Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Arthur, King of the Bretons, with me, the Godless Gamer. You're watching episode 14 in my series, so we are very far along now. We are at a point in our campaign, and this episode, we are going to be able to do something very special, something that we've been working for up until this point, and that's creating the Empire title of High Rock. That's going to happen this episode. I'm going to press continue so we can do it as soon as possible. We're going to benefit a whole lot of ways from creating the Empire title. We're going to increase our vassal limit. We're going to increase the size of our army. Just a whole bunch of really good things come as a result of being an emperor. And not only all of the practical stuff, but just the glory of holding an empire title. There are very few empires in Tamriel at the moment. The Empire of Alinor is here, and then I think elsewhere is also an empire title. So we're going to be one of the few powers in Tamriel to have an official empire title. So let's make it happen. Let's get her done. Let's unpause. Let's get through our spam, our marriage spam, and our prisoner spam. And we will work for creating the title. We need 5 more counties as a prerequisite to creating the title. We also need some money and another kingdom title. But all of this requires money, and we are currently broke right now, so we need to save up some cash. In this episode, make sure that we're spending money intelligently. I'm going to constantly be upgrading buildings and things, so I will be spending money on those kinds of things, but we also need money to create these titles. We're also going to need money to create titles as we conquer people, like our next conquest against Duncarn. Once we take this land here, we're going to use a Conquer Duchy Casus and we're going to be taking an entire duchy. So we're also going to need money for title creation. So we just need money, guys. We just need to save up. And of course, we have animals getting sick who are costing us money. And thank you, wife. Oh, I love you. Mwah. Best wife ever. She knows what's up. She heard my plea for gold, and she obliged. Somebody's trying to murder this guy. Okay. So first things first, I'm creating this kingdom title. Now we meet the requirements of having 2 kingdoms. So now we just need gold and counties. I'm going to be moving my steward around this episode quite a bit. I'm going to be checking my council screen a lot. I need to keep moving her around to increase the development in all my holdings. If I stay on top of that, that will also increase our income. As you can see, the development is increasing in all of our holdings. That's why we're prioritizing our holdings. We're almost done with the restoration line in the magical arts lifestyle. We are going to become a master of restoration, and then we'll get out of this tree. I have a diplomacy challenge here, so let's give it a shot. There we go. I am trying to improve some opinions. We're suffering a pretty hefty offensive war penalty, which is only going to get worse as we declare more wars, so I need to be swaying my powerful vassals, and I need to be keeping an eye on opinions. We've got a few people that are a little upset, like 2 or 3. I learned to think outside the box. I permanently increased my Arcana by 1. Nice. How's my health? Our health is still feeling good, and that's good, but I think I'm not going to dedicate any more effort to increasing my lifespan. I'm not going to use any items that increase my health or anything like that. My guy is in a good place, and I need to prepare for one of my sons to take the throne. So let's not do anything more to extend this guy's life. Let's just let him die naturally now. We still have plenty of time with him. His health is good. So we're not worrying about him dying anytime soon, but we're not going to prolong it. This holy order that I created in one of the earlier episodes wants to expand here. Let's see where they want to expand. They want to go to the town of Grimrock, which is right here, or the town of Mercy and Hamlet, right here. Either is fine with me. I am gonna grant them the request because I really want 750 gold, so they can do Grimrock, I guess. That's fine. Let me spend some of that money. And let's get ready for our first war. We are going to declare war against Duncarn first. They do have 2 alliances. They have an alliance with Evermore, and they have an alliance with Sentinel, which isn't great, but I think we should be able to handle it. I'm confident in my army. So I'm not worried at all. We don't have to call in any allies or anything and spend any prestige, because I want to save my prestige. We're almost to 20,000, and then we can reform our culture the way we want to, but we need 20,000. And calling in an ally will cost me prestige, so I won't call them in unless I really, really need to. And I don't think I'll need to. Let's summon Arthur's knights and his armies. I'm being challenged for an artifact by this guy, the King of North Point. His opinion is already minus 100. I'm just going to decline him. I'm not going to fight him in single combat. I learned a secret on one of my dukes, my brother. Let's get a hook on him. And let's edit his contract. Let's get more let's get more taxes out of him. Somebody gained an inspiration. Let's check it out. She wants to forge a spear. We already have a legendary spear. I don't need anything. I've already looked at everybody else. None of these inspirations are worth sponsoring, so I'm not going to. Their siege ends in 6 months, mine is in 8. Let's go fight them. I lost my court physician and my court poet. I don't need to replace the poet position. We don't need it. Oh no, my other son has a lover. I am heading from my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think. Until the wind starts to speak. My son has a lover who's pregnant. I hope this isn't his bastard child. Great. And now somebody's trying to kill my wife. What is going on? It's just pandemonium in my court right now. We are definitely not letting that happen. I'm putting my spy master on disrupt schemes. I can't afford to lose my wife right now. That's like the last thing that I need, is for my wife to die. That wasn't his bastard child, that was my brother's bastard child. Okay, let's make this happen. Let's slaughter some people. Let's get back to the war target now. We have a bunch of money. Let's spend it. And let's move our steward around. Let's see if we can improve the development somewhere else. Four months. Let's do it here. And let's spend some more money on buildings. We can modify two people's contracts. Let's do that. This is the woman, she's the one that's trying to kill my wife. If I try to dismiss her, a bunch of people are gonna follow her, and that's not great. Maybe we can try to murder her. I mean, she is a fornicator, an adulterer. She's already been ousted as a murderer, and she's depressed. I'm gonna murder her. This is what happens when you try to kill my wife. You get murdered. My army, even though it's split, it should be strong enough to fight these guys. I need to stay on their capital. Oh my god, now we have peasants up. My horse is about to die, and you have to choose a new one. You know what? I have plenty of money. Instead of wasting time sending my main forces down here, let's just hire some men-at-arms. I have plenty of money. They should be enough to kill these peasants. We're gonna take this castle next. It's less defended than this one. And this will end the war. We just need 4% more war score. So a bunch of things are happening all at once. I lost a jester, but I'll take care of that. First things first, we're creating this duchy title, and we're immediately going to give it all away. The duchy title is going to go to one of my dynasty members if I have one. I do have one. Who I already have a hook on, because I'm the house head. So the second I make this guy a duke, I can edit his contract. There we go. We can disband our armies, let them recuperate a little bit, and then our next war is going to be with Evermore. We're going to do a Duchy Conquest Casus Belli for these two pieces of Viridia. And then at the same time, we're going to declare two simultaneous wars. We're going to declare one with Evermore and then another one with this Kingdom of Viridia, this Duchy title. It's just one guy. He has no allies. We can win two wars very quickly. And then we'll finally be able to create the Empire title of High Rock. So we successfully killed the woman who tried to kill our wife. Good riddance. She was one of our artificers, but that's okay. Let's replace our jester. Just checking to make sure everybody's my religion. Got a couple people here that we need to convert. There we go. Let's move our steward again. Six months, that's not bad. Let's do Balfiera. It's 8 months. This woman can serve as my personal champion. She isn't married, I'm noticing. Let's get her married. I might give her this personal champion job. I don't want to spend... I don't want to give her land or spend money on her. So we'll just give her the personal champion position. That's okay. She's 34. Let's marry her to somebody with some traits here. This guy's Glenumbran, and he's Aetheric. He's a bastard. That's okay. Sure. Let's get some more children in our court with inheritable traits. And she can serve as my personal champion. That's okay. I accept. I have a bunch of magicka. Let's see if we can cast transmute on ourselves. Give ourselves a extra gold. We can cast the greater version of it and get 200. And we can spend that gold. It has not escaped my notice that my granddaughter is a very good-looking woman. Uh-oh. I'm not... No. We are not developing an intimate relationship with our granddaughter. She's my granddaughter. Get a grip, Arthur. Come on, man. You have a beautiful, amazing wife already. Neither Evermore or this Duchy of Viridia have allies. So let's declare this war. Let's declare these two wars. And then once this war is over, once we're completely done with this war, both of them, we will create the Empire title. We're going to move our steward around again. I'm going to put my spy master back on Find Secrets. That murder against my wife isn't going on anymore, so we're safe to take her off of Disrupt Schemes. There's a 1% chance that I die. I'm not going to risk it. So we did discover a lover's secret against my son here. I'm gonna blackmail him. I want him to know that I know his secret. Another scheme is going on in my court? We're almost to 20,000 prestige, which means we'll get to reform our culture soon. We just need 100 more prestige. We are over our domain limit, but that's okay. We can take care of that immediately. We have a county up here that we built a castle in. So let's make it the county capital, and then once we give this away, now we're good. Now we're at our vassal limit. Or our domain limit. So that's the war with this little duchy done. Now we just have to complete the war with Evermore. I can get a payment from my son. Let's wait until he has the full amount saved up. I got a secret on one of my dukes. We already have a strong hook on her, so getting another one will be redundant. We don't need it. This guy's blackmailing me? He knows he knows of my murder secret. If I decline it, he's going to expose me as a murderer, which I can't really afford right now. If he gets a hook on me, what can he really do with it? I don't know what he could do. Maybe he can get some money out of me. I don't really care. I'm going to be conquering this guy's lands very shortly anyway, so fine. He can get a hook on me. I'm being raided. Being raided by this Dramora? Is that what that is? Jerk. How dare you? Oh no, my great-grandson wants to be sadistic. He can be ambitious instead. We have a decent amount of stress that we need to relieve. Let's call a hunt. Me and my wife are gonna bang again. I think this is like the third or fourth time my wife has pulled me away from my hunt and just wanted to bang me. Let's do it like they do it in a bestiarum vocabulum. She is not going to get pregnant because she's too old. She's infertile now, which is unfortunate, but at least we know our love life is still good. We've got 20,000 prestige now. We're going to reform Glenumbrin. We're changing our courtly ethos to egalitarian. It's going to take 30 years to enact, but that's okay. And this is going to bankrupt us with prestige, but that's okay. We can always get more prestige, no problem. This is a really low defense holding. Let's take this. And then hopefully that will end the war. One of my courtiers is a cannibal. Oh my god. Cannibalism is a strong hook, so let's get that strong hook on him. And let's get a little bit of money out of him. While pursuing some enchanting tomes, I found an interesting little enchantment. It involves producing an illusory yet irritating sound heard only by the wearer of the artifact, deafening them. I'm not going to spend 300 gold on your little practical joke. There we go, that ended the war. We can now create the Empire title. And we are now a Master of Restoration, which is going to bring us out of the magical arts lifestyle. I want to get back into the learning lifestyle. We're going to do the scholarship focus, which is going to improve development growth, which is really good. And we're going to finish the scholar tree. I really wouldn't mind learn on the job. 20% of counselors' primary skills are added to my own. I have 40 stewardship right now. There we go. A whole bunch of money. We are going to create this duchy title and then immediately give everything away. Let's see if we have another dynasty member that we can land. Nah, not my great-grandson. I have this little guy. How are you related to me? He's my great-great-grandson. His mom is my great-granddaughter. He doesn't have any claims or anything, so he is safe to land. So we have another dynasty member that we are going to make a duke, which will improve our renown. And I do have a hook on him, so we can also edit his contract when we make him a duke. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. We are about to become the Emperor of High Rock, which I think I'm going to name Camelot. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to keep it as High Rock, or if you would prefer, or if you want me to keep it as Camelot, or if you would prefer I change it to High Rock. Because the Elder Scrolls fan in me wants me to keep it as High Rock, but at the same time, we're doing a campaign here as Arthur, King of the Bretons. And I might want to just do it as Camelot. So for now, I'm going to create the title. And I am going to rename it to Camelot. Just let me know in the comments, guys. High Rock or Camelot? My vote is Camelot. We're going to adjust the coat of arms here. I'm going to make sure that the background is purple. And we're going to change the emblem from this lion to a dragon because we are House Pendragon. We want a dragon. So becoming an emperor increased our vassal limit by 20. It was 70, now it's 20, and it also gave us another men-at-arms regiment that we can hire. And since I have the money to do it, I'm gonna hire another unit of Breton hedge knights and get them to full strength. Our next innovation, which is going to finish in 9 months, is household soldiers, which is going to help us increase our men-at-arms again. But this is going to cost us a lot of money. I mean, not to get this innovation, but once we get the innovation, in order to get our army to full strength again, it's going to cost a bunch of money. So let's save up some money for that. And our next war is going to be with North Point. So let's get ready for that as well. Let's listen to grovelers. We've got nothing else going on, so let's bring them in and see what they want. I can get a weak hook on a Duchess. One of my vassals wants to edit their contract. They want to get March contract into their contract. Is it not enough to be a Duchess? I'm not going to let my vassals change their contracts. Nope. And this person must convert. He refuses. So we learned about another bastard child that my son had. This is my physician. I will buy you a better translation. I'll spend some money. He can gain renowned physician. Yeah. I don't care about his learning skill. I want him to have a better physician skill. No. Once my new regiment of Breton Hedge Knights are at full strength, we will declare this war against North Point. And it's going to be a holy war, so we will also be able to use a holy order, which will help us out. We won't have to call in any allies or anything. We can do this ourselves. And we just unlocked household soldiers, so we can get another men-at-arms regiment, and we can increase the strength of our current regiments. But I'm not going to spend my money on this now. I want to declare this war now. So I'll increase my army after this war. Which is happening now. Let's hunt some orc. Holy war for a duchy. Take the duchy of Borealis. Raise all my armies. Hire that holy order, which gives us a whole bunch of order knights and some more war mages. It's gonna give me another 5,000 men. Yes. Oh, we have to change our fascination. We're going to do codified magical studies, which is going to increase our, like, just all of our magical units, like spell blades and mages. And I'll also be able to increase their size +1. Our army is going to be very mage and spell blade heavy, with also some heavy infantry. I'm going to put a lot of heavy infantry in my army as well, because I'm currently building a lot of barracks in my realm. Like all of these military buildings that are barracks, which improves my heavy infantry damage. So that's why I'm also going to put a lot of heavy infantry in my army. Spell blades, war mages, and heavy infantry are going to make up the majority of our army. Going down the magical line also gave us this magical drills, which also improves all my magic units. So, as the Bretons, we are just very magic oriented. My sway scheme failed. Let's challenge this woman to a board game. Oh, it didn't work. Fine, we'll sway her. We gave it a shot. 54 days for this siege, 14 months for that one. We'll get this in plenty of time. Speed it up. This next piece of the war target has a very weakly defended temple holding. Maybe we can grab this as well before they get this siege done. We might have enough time. Let's try. We need to move our steward again. And let's spend some more money on buildings. Oh, they're abandoning the siege? That's perfect. Let's go get their capital. They're gonna take this piece of the war target back, but that's okay. I'm taking their capital. So they can have this. We'll go fight them after we're done taking this. I seized an artifact. I seized a legendary wall ornament. Let's check out our wall ornaments. Or I didn't seize it? Where is it? Maybe we'll get to put it up once the war is over. Let's move our steward again. Another holy order for the Breton, right? Okay, so we completely control the war target. It's on them to come and try to take it back. We're just gonna defend it. They're coming back for their capital? I don't think so. Let's keep building. Yeah, look at them run. Now they're gonna probably go this way and try to get to this war target again. And we're just gonna have to go meet them there. I learned a murder secret on one of my knights. Yeah, if they want to just keep dancing around, that's fine. The only person's time they're wasting is their own. I could do this all day, bud. Another secret was exposed. My son had another child. Another bastard child. She's pregnant again. Or maybe we didn't know that yet. I don't know. I can't keep track of all of my son's shenanigans. I have a duchy up here that I need to give away, that I'm holding on to, so let's give it away. It only has 2 holdings in it. I mean, technically this duchy is a little bit bigger, but somebody else has the other piece of it. But we can give away what's left of it. I can't make this grandson... Alright, let's find somebody else. We've given away 2 titles to dynasty members, so let's just give this to an average person. Just a regular person. Now we can create this duchy. And I will be able to... This is where I'll start giving lands away next. And you got some money. Let's spend it as per usual. We've got 25,000 men in our army. And that's before we've even started upgrading our men-at-arms. So our army is just going to be world-beating. We can get this guy to lose the trait Drunkard. We have a pretty good chance, 88%, and that's not even using my wife yet. 99. He gave it up. He gave up drinking. Cool. I think I'm going to indulge myself in a little bit of a peacetime here. I want to save up my money, and we want to improve our army before we declare our next war, so we gotta work on this. I'm gonna speed it up to speed 5 just to get money faster. So this is my son's bastard child. Not bad. He got quick and etheric, and he does have an extended lifespan. I can educate some children. Let me be my grandson's ward. Okay. No more spending money on buildings for now. We are upgrading our army. Wow, my great-grandson has 29 Arcana already. And he's got really good traits. We're going to marry him off immediately. There's a woman here that has an extended lifespan. And he has an extended lifespan, even though she's a little bit older than him and she's kind of messed up. She will be bringing a new congenital trait to the table. He doesn't have any of these. I mean, he doesn't have any of the strength tree. Or any of the strength traits. So let's marry him to this woman. Their children will have extended lifespans, and they'll be pretty set up as far as inheritable traits, so I'm going to choose this woman. I have to remember to convert her, though. We got another secret on a vassal. I have this kingdom title of Faerun, or this kingdom title of Jehana. I only created it so I could create the empire title. I don't need it right now. I'm gonna destroy it. And we are coming up on an hour, so I don't think I'm going to do any more conquests, guys. I will just wait and give myself enough time before I end it to increase my army. Because I can't do this in the management phase. I want to get this done now. I need time to pass in order to make money, so let's get our army up to full strength, and then I will end the episode. Let's create another Breton Hedge Knight. Men-at-Arms. Oh, we didn't start building a castle here. We need to build a castle in this county. I lost a court mage. Let's hire a new one. Let's check out our options. I need a mage who has good illusion and good conjuration, because I'm already a master of restoration and I'm already pretty good at alteration. So let's get somebody who has strengths in places that I don't. And my spy master's looking pretty good. She has apprentice conjuration and journeyman illusion, the two magical disciplines that we want. So I'm gonna give her the job. Let's spend some quality time with our son here. But that's going to give me a health boost. My son is only feeling fine, whereas I'm feeling really good. I can get monthly lifestyle experience plus 10% if I just focus on my work. I just don't want to increase my health anymore. I don't need to. And I don't need plus 50 opinion of my son. He already worships me. Let's just do that. That doesn't sound that appealing to me. We're going to get a stress gain penalty, but that's okay. Not trying to improve my health at all. My offensive war penalty is minus 101. We do have a Liberty faction here, which isn't good. We need to keep our eye on this and start swaying these people. Let me sway this guy. Let's take care of this. Let's nip this Liberty faction in the bud. I learned of a Duke's lover secret. This guy who's part orc with his big fangs and his big underbite. We're predicting the end of the world again. I can get another hook on this guy, I'm going to. And I'm going to get money out of him this time. He's not a big fan of us, but he is intimidated, so that's okay. Yeah, we've got quite a few people down here who aren't very thrilled with us. Maybe they're not thrilled with us because they're not our religion or something. Let's check. Maybe that's one of the problems. No, everybody's Breton right, it looks like. Okay. Even this orc guy, this part orc guy, he's Breton right. So everybody's my religion, that's okay. An attempt on my life. A noise like that of an assassin stumbling on a chamber pot pulled me out of my late night slumber. Spotting my would-be assailant, I shouted for my guards in a composed and manly fashion. As they arrived, a brief struggle ensued, resulting in the intruder's death. Who was it? Somebody tried to murder me? Let's put ourselves on disrupt schemes. I know it's a little too late, but let's do that. Let's make sure that never happens again. We haven't looked at our line of succession in a while. It's not horrible. We're just going to lose a couple of duchy titles, which isn't great, but as we start to near the end of our life, we will manage our line of succession. And I still haven't married my sons off yet, but I'm doing that on purpose. My son has 2 lifespans, so he has plenty of life left in him. But I'm not gonna put keeping him single, or I'm not going to put off marrying him for too long. At some point, I'm going to get him married off. Hopefully we take control of him first before we marry him off, but if not, I'll just find him a wife. We can hold court again. Let's listen to grovelers again. A stewardship challenge where I can get 300 gold. Yep. Do I need to be celibate? No, I don't need to be celibate. I can always embrace celibacy myself. I want 37 dread, please. That dread is going to help me in the short term. Let's see how... Yeah, at least these people with low opinions, they're all terrified of me. My ally in Stonedale is calling us to war against the Duchy of Sobatu. I'll accept, but I'm not gonna send anybody to help him. Because I'm a jerk that way. Ooh, we have another little county we can declare war on. The Kingdom of North Point doesn't exist anymore. No, let's just... We have room for another domain in our holding limit, so we can take this. Maybe I'll do this before I end the episode, which I will be doing very shortly, but we will declare this war next. And then once that war is done, the only power that'll be left in High Rock proper is Shornhelm, who we can start picking apart. And then we do need the rest of this land here that Evermore and Ephesus have. So we're almost done with all of the de jure land of Camelot. Ooh, we do have this little island up here too that we need to get eventually. So our realm is looking really good. So we've increased the size of all of our men-at-arms to full strength. We have the total amount of men-at-arms that we can have. Excellent. Our army is supercharged. And we're going to get ready to declare war against Whitehaven? Is that what that is? Whitehaven. My sister died of old age. Alright, this guy's opinion started at -40 before we played this board game. And now it went down to -60. Damn it. Sending him a gift will help a little bit, and let's sway him as well. We want this Liberty faction to go away. So here we go. We're getting ready to declare our last war of the episode. We're going to take Whitehaven. There we go. Learn on the job is going to increase my skills. Let's see, 16, 10, 40, 11, 35. Now I went to 20, 13, 45, 15, 39. Let's take this little girl's lunch money and get 47 gold from her. And let's declare this war. I have a truce with this guy. For 22 months. Okay. It's not a new power. It's still considered North Point, I guess. It was formerly known as North Point, but the truce with them carried over, even though they're another power. So they just lucked out. I can't declare war on them for 22 months, and I'm not gonna speed through that. I'm not gonna speed through that. We're not gonna declare this war, guys. What about Shornhelm? Can we fight them? Yeah, we can. I can take this piece from Shornhelm. Because I love you guys so much, and I promised you a war, let's declare war. I'm gonna grab Buellsay. Somebody in one of the comments said that this is pronounced like a Y, so Buellsay. Whatever it is, we're taking it. Oh, whoops. Alright, since I accidentally spawned my army up here, I forgot to move my flag. We're right next to their capital. Let's take their capital, and then we can sail over to the war target. And now we have some bandits that are rising up. They just rose up on top of my army. Murder Preventer, the timely artifact. Herard comes out of the darkness, blade in hand. I glance around desperately, looking for something to use as a weapon before my eyes land on the nearby skull. Seizing it, I use it first to block the oncoming knife thrust before bringing it down on his skull again and again. So I use somebody's skull to crush his skull. Eventually, I fall back exhausted, dropping the display piece where it lies covered in blood and gore. Countess Syl just tried to have me murdered. The durability of the skull went down. I gained Watchful for 2 years, and this guy died in his attempt to kill me. Countess Syl is trying to murder me, so you know what we're going to do? We're not going to take that lying down. We're going to find this Countess Syl, who I believe is my rival. Yeah, she's my rival. And we're gonna murder her. Ooh. The chances of success are really low, and I'm not gonna be able to hire any agents. I know this sounds weird and this seems weird. I'm sending a gift to a woman who just tried to murder me, but let's try to get rid of her rival trade. That's kind of what's not helping me right now. And this woman is a vampire. That's why she's 193 years old and she still looks young. I would have murdered her if it had been possible, but I can't. Let's get back to building things. Wow, we ended the war instantly because we captured the leader and he was in the capital, so we didn't even need to take the war target. Awesome. And we are still within our domain limit, so we don't have to give anything away. But you know what? Just so I don't forget to do it, I'm just going to give this away. And I'm going to grant it to their rightful duke, because this is a part of the Duchy of Gavaudan, and we already created this duke. So let's grant him his rightful vassal. There's no reason to keep it. Sure, I'm still under my domain limit, but there was no reason to keep it. Knowing me, I would just forget about it. So that's over, guys. I'm going to end it here. I gave you guys that one more conquest, so I hope you appreciate it. We're going to disband our army. So for the next episode, we have very straightforward goals. We created the Empire title already, but now we just need to finish the de jure lands in High Rock. And that's going to involve a couple more wars with Evermore and Ephesus, Whitehaven, and Shornhelm. This big blemish in my realm. I've been leaving Shornhelm alone for the most part, but no longer. We are just going to start chipping away at them. We will complete High Rock, and then we'll decide what we're going to do next as far as what we're going to start conquering. I'm leaning towards working on Hammerfell and working our way towards Hammerfell, and then making our way kind of south and east, so we can work into Cyrodiil, and we want to eventually take the Imperial Island and take the Ruby Throne. But that's looking quite far ahead into the future, but that's going to be kind of my goals. And then maybe we'll also work on Skyrim. Skyrim will also be something that we work on. But I think I want to get Hammerfell first. Alright. So those will be our goals in the next, in episodes to come. But we are ending this one now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Leave your comments. Let me know in the comments if it's okay if I leave it as Camelot. I want your guys' permission, because if you guys want me to go back to High Rock, I will. I'm totally down for that, but we have a King Arthur theme, so that's why I'm leaning towards Camelot. So just let me know in the comments, or just comment anything else. Let me know anything else in the comments, how you're enjoying the series. If you're enjoying the series, let me know. And if you have not subbed to the channel yet, don't forget to do that. Just hit that subscription button, and that really helps the channel out, so I would appreciate that. But yeah, guys, we are done. The next episode will be episode 15, so until then, have a good one, guys.